Hi, it's Jill here with Mommyvignettes, and I'm going to do a video today just letting you know about some things that I have recently found. And I've done a lot of videos really promoting shopping at thrift stores and secondhand stores, and this is one of those videos. So you won't be able to probably find these exact same items because we went shopping in a secondhand store to get these. But you never know what you're going to get when you go into a secondhand store. You might get nothing, you might not find anything that day, or you might score really big and get several items. So we recently went to a secondhand store to look for some old frames, and I was going to spray paint them and hang them in our nursery, but that didn't happen. Well, we went, but we didn't find any of those things that I went looking for, but we did find a lot of other things. So this was a pretty good trip to the secondhand store for us. And we don't go very often to the secondhand store, but when we do, a lot of times we don't find very many things, if anything at all. But you just kind of have to keep going, and eventually you'll find some things that are treasures for you. So I just wanted to show you a few things that I found just as an example of some of the great finds at the secondhand stores. So the first category is clothing, and I don't buy very many articles of clothing for myself at the secondhand store. I just don't find that many things there that I'm interested in. But the secondhand store is a great place to shop for your children. So it's kind of, if you go to kid, it's sort of similar. It's used clothing, and we don't buy the clothing, any clothing that's super stained or has rips or tears. But if you have children of your own, then you know that kids will often, wear something once or twice and then they've outgrown it. So that's been the case with my daughter. I've had a few really cute outfits, and all of a sudden she was too big for them and she'd worn them once. So, and if that's the case and people donate them, there are a lot of articles of clothing at secondhand stores that are almost brand new, if not brand new. I've found things with the tags still on them from like Old Navy or Gap or things like that. So just some examples for my daughter, and so these are some things for my toddler girl, and then we're having a baby girl in a couple months here. So I found some different sizes of things. So this was just adorable, an adorable little dress. There's a tiny little stain on the front that I can easily get out, and of course I always wash all of my clothes that I get from the secondhand store before my kids wear them. But this one was $3 for this adorable blue dress, and it has lace, and on the bottom it's just very cute. I love that. And this was another cute little dress here. This one was $1. So that's very cute. It's a great place to buy like stretchy shirts. My daughter likes to wear a lot of knit clothing because she's always running around, so it's very comfortable. And I am in love with polka dots. So if something has polka dots on it, I'm a sucker for that. So here's a shirt, again with the polka dots. Here's a little sleeper for a newborn, and this was $1. And this is a Walmart brand, Faded Glory. This is really cute. This is a skirt for $2. It's a little girl's skirt, and it's from a company called Down East Girls, and it's just really cute. It has these little ruffles on it. My girl loves skirts, so that's really fun. This is just a little shirt, stretchy with a bow on it. All of these things are super cute, on trend right now. This shirt was for $1. It's an Old Navy shirt, size 5T, and that's my other secret, is that I always shop a little bit ahead of the game. So like my daughter is 2, almost 3, but if I find something really good that's in a size 4 or 5 that she won't fit into for a couple years, I still get it and I put it away. If you have space, that's a great way to do that. This is $2 for another cute polka dot skirt. So my daughter loves wearing skirts, especially in the summer. And then this is the last little baby item. It's just a shirt or a dress for a newborn, and it was $1. So as you can see, all of these look like they're in great condition, and I'm going to wash them. And then we have all these new clothes when the season changes over. As it starts to warm up, we're not having to go do a big shopping trip then. And I always buy things off season too. And I've talked about this before, so I never buy kids clothing at full price. I hardly ever buy clothing for myself at full price. I always wait till it's on clearance. So now is a really good time to get a winter coat for your son or daughter for next year, because they're all on clearance now because we're heading into spring. So that's what I haven't bought a coat this year for my daughter because I did that last year and found some great coats for the next few years. So my daughter's set for the next few years. Okay, the next category of things that I found at the Thrift Town store or the Desert Industries store, secondhand store, whatever it's called in your area, are books. So this is a great place to get children's books. And again, we don't buy books that are ripped or torn or just look icky, those kinds of things. So, and I was amazed at the prices of these books. So, so I'll just go ahead and show you. And for some reason, they had this huge section at our secondhand store of Halloween books. So that's the majority of books we got this time. But this one was 25 cents. It's a witch's book. This is a skeleton book for 25 cents. The sticker's right here, 25 cents. And I was like, yeah, 25 cents. This one's 75 cents. It's a pop-up book or flat book, lift the flat book. So we're set for some Halloween books. Right there, we got a Berenstain Bears book for 25 cents. Here's another Halloween book, a Boo book for, this one was $1. I think that was our most expensive book. And then here's a Christmas board book for 75 cents. So we found those. And then this was just kind of funny. I found this book since I've told you in a previous video. I haven't been doing videos lately because we've been so busy with getting our nursery ready and redoing this whole room for our baby girl, and eventually our daughter will move into this room, so it'll be our girls' room. So that's where I am right now. So we've been really busy with that. So I've had all these ideas and decorating ideas for our nursery. So I found this book, and it's like a nursery design style book. And it's regularly $29.99, it says on the inside cover, and I got it for $1.50. So I got it. I mean, I'm not going to flip through it a ton. I've already flipped through it. But it just had really cute like design ideas for, you know, for nurseries, and it's just fun to look at those pictures. It's colorful. So for $1.50, I spent that to get this inspiration at the secondhand store. And then the last category, I guess this isn't really a category, but they have a lot of dishware at secondhand stores. Sometimes they're chipped, and you know, we didn't really need extra plates, but they did have this set, because usually they only, you know, you might only find 1 or 2 plates in the same design, but they had 8 of these plates. And some of you may think this looks kind of granny style or old, but I really love the floral pattern on it, kind of the vintage look. And I decorate with plates in my kitchen. So I bought some of these plates. These were $1 each, these ones, and then they had smaller sizes too. So I got a smaller size as well as some bowls that all match. So I have basically a whole nother complete set of dishware that I got for about $10, which was great. So those are some of my finds recently at the secondhand store. It's a great place to go. Again, we don't go there very often, but when we do, sometimes we don't find anything, sometimes we find a couple things, and sometimes we find a lot of things. So this was a great trip for us. Oh, the other thing that I did find, and it's in my daughter's room, and she's napping, so I can't show it to you, but we found a small Melissa and Doug block cart on wheels that has a pull string, and so it didn't have the blocks with it, but it was the cart with the wheels and the pull string, so she can pull it along and put her other toys in it. Or if I want to go get some blocks, we're going to do that. But the cart itself was $1.25, so we bought that, and it was in great condition as well, so you can find some good things there. So if you guys have any suggestions for videos, or if you found some great finds at your stores, let me know. I'd love to hear if it's working out for you. And I hope you have a great day. Thanks, everybody. Bye.